Hey guys, Ozzy back. How's it going? So, today what I thought we would do is a list. I know I've been doing some of these lately. It's a list of 10 TV shows from the 1980s that maybe are a little bit less known. They're kind of hidden gems. I did watch all of these when I was younger. Um, a lot of them didn't make it very long, but they were very good shows. So, let's get right into it then. So, at our number one position is Freddy's Nightmares. Uh, it's Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street, and it's like an anthology series that is set in the Springwood community, which is where the Nightmare on Elm Street takes place. So, it's basically probably the best way to think of it would be something like a Tales from the Crypt, but with Freddy instead of the Crypt Keeper. It was a pretty good show. The anthology side of it was really good. I do like that type of show sometimes, especially with horror stuff. And each episode was an episode unto itself. And the framing device was Freddy telling the story. So it was really good. Now, number two is My Secret Identity. Now, this was an early role for Jerry O'Connell. It was after Stand By Me, but before Sliders and all of that kind of stuff. Basically, a scientist is able to give a young person superpowers accidentally, and then this young person, which is Jerry O'Connell, uses those superpowers to fight crime and everything. And it's the story of how he accesses his powers and how he learns to use them. Very good show.
Making all the same mistakes, and we know that we're no good. Try to get my heart to break.
Now at number three is Wizards and Warriors. Now, it's pretty much exactly the title says. It's about the kingdom of Camarand, which is ruled by King Balfador and Queen Latanya, their daughter Ariel, and their soon-to-be son-in-law Eric Greystone, who is their champion. They fight against the evil Dirk Blackpool. It's pretty much just a sword and sorcery fantasy, but it had a lot of good cinematography. It was a pretty good show. Number four is Automan. Now, Automan was the first real kind of computer-generated TV show. It was a computer-generated as well as live-action show. So what you had was Automan's outfit as well as his little sidekick Cursor were computer-generated and then overlaid on top of the actor so that it looked like he had this really high-tech suit. They fought crime and everything. He was able to have, it was basically, he was a totally computer-generated thing that would be able to come out of the computer to fight crime. It had a really good premise, didn't last very long, unfortunately. Now, number five is The Last Precinct. It basically was I guess the best way to say it is during that time, the Police Academy movies had been getting pretty big. So to capitalize on that, the last Precinct was made, which is basically a TV version of Police Academy, but more for people who'd already been on the police force for a while. It was pretty funny. It was a good premise, and of course capitalizing on something that's already popular at the time is always a good idea.
I feel it coming for me now, for me now. The world around me, it's a blur.
For our number 6 position, we have the show Manimal. Now, Manimal was about a man who could change into different animals, and then he would fight crime. This one, the production values were pretty high, which is kind of why the show ended up going off. It was a lot of money going into training of animals and stuff like that, and it was pretty good, though. It was really kind of it wasn't hard science, so it was kind of a fun science fiction thing to watch.
Feeling it, I feel it coming for me, feeling it.
Now at the number 7 position, we have a show that's called Unsub. Now, if my mom is watching this, she's going to go absolutely batshit crazy because she loved this series. For those who are into crime type things, if you like Law and Order, if you liked Criminal Minds, especially if you liked Criminal Minds, this is the precursor to Criminal Minds. It's about a special team of FBI forensic experts who investigate serial killers and other unsolved crimes, and for each episode there's the unsub, or unknown subject, that they're chasing. It really was one of the first kind of really hard, more crime shows that really got more down and dirty. This is what really got things like Law and Order and Hill Street Blues, and even, I believe, not Hill Street Blues, but Law and Order, and I believe Criminal Minds really got a lot of their start from this.
Now at our number 8 position,
We have Street Hawk. So this one's about a cop who's a desk cop who gets the opportunity to be the test pilot of this brand new combat motorcycle. I remember watching this as a kid, and that motorcycle I thought was so damn cool that I really wanted one of my own. It was kind of very sci-fi-ish, but also it had some regular, down-to-earth cop type stuff to it. It was a really pretty good one.
Feeling it just crawls under my skin. It's like a fatal poison setting in. I don't wanna feel ashamed.
At our number 9 position, we have Misfits of Science. Now, Misfits of Science was a very early role for Courtney Cox. It's about a team of superheroes who fight crime for a think tank. This was one, again, I remember watching it, and I remember the superpowers and everything, because I've always been into the superhero type stuff, but it's kind of unfortunately, because the writing was kind of mediocre, it was a little bit forgettable, but it is definitely worth the watch, so you guys should check it out.
All these lonely nights we could have spent together, but a life that's lived without you feels like it lasts forever.
And rounding out this list, and the reason why this is the last one on the list is because it is my favorite. So our number 10 pick is Highwayman. Now, Highwayman was a very short-lived NBC, I believe it was, aired show. It was kind of... He was an 18-wheeler driver, and he was kind of like a federal marshal, and he was tasked with kind of helping others do right wrongs and everything, where the ordinary laws didn't quite reach. It kind of had a very Knight Rider-ish feel to it, just with a much different vehicle, because now we're talking this huge 18-wheeler that one of the coolest things is the front cab of it could turn into a helicopter and take off from the rest of it. So it was really this, it was just awesome. And his sidekick on the show was this Australian guy. So it was right at the time, like around after Crocodile Dundee became popular and stuff. So there was that big Aussie explosion in popular culture. So it was really cool. You guys have to check this out. Now, it was a fun show, and it had some stuff that was kind of silly, but it was really good.
I'm running away from my mind, on my mind, on my mind every day. My feet haven't left the ground. Where do I go? How do I know?
Alright guys, so that's our list of 10 kind of forgotten or lesser known 1980s television shows. I will be doing more videos like this. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go down to the bottom and click that thumbs up like button. Just smash the living crap out of it. And if you're not already a subscriber, please click the subscribe icon. And if you did both of those things, why don't you do me one more favor and click the notification icon so you get notified anytime I upload new content. I hope you guys enjoyed this list, and I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Ozzy out. Bye.